welcome back to Houston Life. The Pit Room serves up handcrafted, expertly sourced Texas barbecue every day, okay? They let the diverse culture of Houston influence what's on the menu.
And this week, the Memorial location is celebrating its one-year anniversary. I can't believe it's been already a year after proudly earning a Michelin Bib Gourmand award last year. That is a pretty big deal. Lauren Kelly, our culinary expert today, she's in Memorial with a look at how guests can celebrate this milestone. Lauren, I can't believe it's been a year.
I can't believe it's been a year, Derek, and we're so familiar with the Montrose location as well, and it's such a great time to be here at the Memorial location because they're celebrating their anniversary, and that means Houston really gets to enjoy all the good things that they have to offer, including the food. Michael Sambrooks, as the owner, thank you for having us today.
Thanks for having me.
I wish that I could cook barbecue as well as I can eat it, but that's where the professionals come in, and that's what you guys do.
Let us do that. Yeah, we can handle that. Yeah.
Hey, congratulations on 1 year at this location.
Thank you so much. Celebrating 1 year tomorrow.
It's amazing. And so this is the best part is because you guys are celebrating your anniversary, that means Houston can kind of enjoy in some of the things that you're offering, right?
Yeah, we're doing a little customer appreciation special.
Okay.
Come by tomorrow. We're doing $5 brisket sandwiches all day long, just a little bit so we can give back to the people that supported us.
Hey, that sounds awesome. But first, I want you to tell our viewers, for anybody who has not been to the Pit Room, either this location or Montrose, what are you guys all about? Like, what makes your barbecue different from other Texas barbecue?
So our thing is, we specialize in Central Texas barbecue, all dry rub, heavy black pepper, offset pits, all post oak, but we do a little bit of a Tex-Mex twist. So we use a lot of Mexican spices in our seasonings. We do tacos, we do homemade tortillas with smoked brisket fat. We do 3 different types of barbecue tacos, and then you'll see some of that influence come in the sides with the Mexican cornbread and the elote.
Oh, the elote, I knew
that.
That's what that was under there.
Yeah.
I could kind of smell it when you brought it out.
So that's our little twist on things.
I love that. And so we were in the Pit Room earlier. How long does your meat usually smoke for? Hours upon hours, right?
Yeah, we cook smaller briskets, so it depends on the size of the brisket, but it's anywhere from 10 to 14 to 16 hours just until it's ready.
You said a little smaller brisket, but come here. Judging by the brisket that's on this tray, this looks anything but small, but we have to address the ginormous white elephant right here. This is a rib. This is one rib?
That's our beef rib.
That is just one
That's
beef
one
rib.
beef rib.
Is that for one person?
It can be. They average about 1.5 pounds. I'd recommend sharing it though, because they're very, very rich.
Yeah, you talk about getting knocked out after a bite or two. But this actually is a plate that you can purchase for more than one person.
Of course.
Right? What's on here? What else?
So this is our feast number 1. This is a sampler of everything we do in-house. So it comes with our chicken, pulled pork, smoked turkey, beef rib, brisket, pork ribs, and 3 different types of house-made sausage. And then it comes with a selection of sides that of your choosing.
Okay,
and then
obviously this over here. And then what else is on this plate?
This is the condiments that's always available at the condiment bar.
Okay.
You know, self-serve and enjoy.
And what about the sauces? Because right when I walked up to this table, I saw that there was a coffee bourbon. I've never in my life at a barbecue joint seen that. What kind of flavor does that give off?
So it's a little bit sweeter. It's not like our traditional one that's heavy black pepper and mostly vinegar based. This one's a little bit sweeter and it tastes like coffee and bourbon. I mean, honestly.
I asked him what it tastes like and he said exactly what it says on the label. Do you have a favorite piece that you like to cook / eat the most? I know you've been doing it for a long time.
This day and age, I'm a rib guy.
Okay.
I like the ribs. I don't know why. I like pork
you're
ribs.
You're a tall guy, so that rib seems like it's something that you can handle very easily.
Absolutely.
You know what else is great about this joint here, Michael, here at the Pit Room? You guys have an ice cream counter. You have desserts, right?
Yes. We just added Bluebell, and we're going to be doing that for special tomorrow, too. We're doing $2 Bluebell scoops.
If you didn't get enough food and you actually have room for dessert at this barbecue spot, at the Pit Room, all you have to do is just kind of waddle your way over to the ice cream counter. But because you're doing the sandwich tomorrow, the chopped beef sandwich, and you're doing the Bluebell ice cream scoop special, will you show me, coming up in just a bit, how to make the perfect pulled pork sandwich?
Absolutely, I will.
And you promise to make it as easy as possible.
I promise.
Because again, I'm a lot better at eating it than I am at preparing and cooking it, okay?
Absolutely, I got you.
Congratulations on the Michelin Bib Award.
Bib Gourmand.
Congratulations on 1 year. It's a great spot. We're going to get some more of it coming up in just a bit.
Thank you so much.
Derek and Tessa, can you believe this?
No, this bread is good, and Tessa was even just saying she's a huge fan of their sides. Lauren, very important question for you, though. I heard you say, after a full meal, you could kind of waddle your way over to the ice cream. So could you just show us what that might look like?
How?
Could you just?
It's right
No,
there.
no,
like waddle.
No, like,
just
but
walk from one
like,
side.
how would you?
But how would one actually waddle? If you could please just demonstrate that for us.
No, I need to eat a little bit of this, and then I would do something like, oh my God.
The Red Hat Society ladies in our studio audience, they really want to watch this, Lauren. They're waiting for it.
I'm going to get it. I'm going. No.
Okay.
It looks yummy though.
Okay.
That was good. We'll work on your waddle.
We'll work on that
Yeah,
waddle.
that's good.
That was not what I was
sounds
hoping
good.
for. We'll try later.
Lauren Kelly, everyone, dealing with us forever. Still to Welcome back to Houston Life. If you've never checked out the Pit Room before, now is really the time to do it. They serve award-winning barbecue from locally sourced ingredients at both of their locations.
And you can waddle your way over to the ice cream bar as well. The original location is in Montrose, but their memorial location, they are celebrating their 1-year anniversary tomorrow with not only delicious barbecue, but that ice cream. Lauren Kelly has more info this afternoon. Lauren, how's it going?
I have bombarded the entire line here, okay? We're here at the Memorial.
Can you go take her order, like, to
as part of
go?
their special, what they're celebrating for
around
their
and take
1-year
her order?
anniversary. This is a brisket sandwich. Now, if this doesn't fill you up, this thing is huge, and I'm going to show you. Well, I'm not going to show you. Michael, your team is going to show everybody how this comes together, right? Because this is going to be all day tomorrow. People can come in and get this special for $5, right?
All day, we slice it to order.
So what's he cutting up? I mean, he's fast at that.
Slicing up brisket, we always do half lean, half fatty.
Okay.
And it comes down the line. You get to pick whatever sides you want.
Okay.
Always barbecue sauce.
Always. I'm gonna set mine down. Oh, mac and cheese, for sure mac and
get a
cheese,
side of mac and
right?
cheese
That's gonna be
with
the most
it.
popular one.
That is, and then believe it or not, the charro beans is number 2.
Oh, you know what? I want some green beans in there. I promised myself that I was gonna put more greens into my
More
diet,
veggies,
more
there you go.
veggies, and that'll offset the amount of meat that I'm gonna consume in the sandwich.
There you go.
But just, let the green beans, please.
Green beans.
This is awesome. I'm like putting together a self-made order. So I want to ask though, when it does come to sides, what do you notice is the most popular side that you
So
sell?
always mac and cheese.
Okay,
But then our
okay.
charro beans are super popular, and then our okra is in season right now, and that
Let me tell you
whenever we
something.
have it, it flies.
I just tasted that okra, the grilled and the pickled okra, which were incredible.
We do them both during
What
season.
kind of well, hold on. What kind of corn is this?
That's our elote. So
Oh, that is the elote.
we make a little
Okay.
chili lime butter to cook that in, and then it gets
Okay.
dressed with some Mexican crema, queso fresco, house hot sauce, and cilantro.
And I see that rice that we were talking about that rice a little bit earlier too.
That's a new one to Memorial. That's
Okay.
actually our jambalaya that we just added at this location only, and it's got sausage, ham, and chicken in there.
Okay.
It's really, really nice.
Obviously the white bread and potato salad is a staple, right?
Staple for
Coleslaw is a
Texas
staple
barbecue.
for Texas
Gotta have
barbecue.
coleslaw.
Okay.
I like to add that to my pulled pork sandwiches.
Okay.
That's kind of a hidden secret there.
Oh my God! Yeah.
And then we
flavor,
do
That's pretty great.
all sorts of different chips made in house, of course. So we have our
Oh.
jalapeno vinegar potato chips.
Okay.
And then we have tortilla chips with homemade salsa that's on the condiment bar.
It's a lot easier to eat the tortilla chips versus when you realize how many tortillas you're eating, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then chicharrones. We top
the
those with some hot
chicharrones,
sauce.
yes!
Everybody loves those.
That's what was on the first plate. That's so great to have. And
Absolutely.
so, all right, so after you get your sandwich for tomorrow, what time do you guys open?
So we open for breakfast at 7:30, lunch starts at 11,
Okay.
and then we're closed at 9 p.m.
So you could come in the entire day.
Entire day.
Get the special.
Yep.
And to top it off, once you finish your sandwich and finish your sides, that's when we get the ice cream, right?
Absolutely.
You got the
That's when you go
Bluebell
over there
ice
and get the ice cream. $2 scoops of Bluebell all day.
Oh my goodness. And then you're gonna need a doggy bag to go because the food is so incredible. If you don't have any leftovers, then you're definitely gonna wanna order something to take home so you can just have the experience all over again.
Yeah,
right?
have it for your house.
Okay,
Yeah,
amazing.
absolutely.
Well, tell us, do you guys have any other upcoming events besides celebrating the 1 year?
1 year's the biggest.
Yeah.
Our Richmond location is celebrating 9 years coming up in August.
amazing.
We haven't decided what we're going to do with that, but we're almost coming up on 10 years. Then every year we do kind of a CIS barbecue fundraiser over at the Pit Room 1. That's in October. And those are the big events that we're looking forward to right now.
Also, have you ever figured out how to successfully get the smell of barbecue out of your hair or your clothes. What's your secret?
I haven't. I mean, it takes a couple showers.
We walked
Takes a
into
couple
the
showers.
pit room, and Michael said that he doesn't really smell it anymore because you're so
I'm used to it.
right?
I'm used to it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What's your website?
It's thepitRoomBBQ.com.
All right, find him on socials because even if you're just like looking at the pictures, it's just as mouth-watering as it is in person. Thank you so much for showing us around.
Thanks for being here.
Of course,
Appreciate it.
congratulations on all of your successes. Tomorrow, you guys got to come in, starting at 11 for lunch, the pit room here in Memorial. That's just at this location, though.
The special is just at this
Okay.
location,
Make
celebrating our 1 year at this location.
All right,
Yeah.
Tessa and Derek, go ahead, put your order in. I know you're going to ask me for some lunch to bring you back, so just go ahead and tell me or text it to me, and I got you covered.
Derek wants all of those sides, and get the meats with the sides, and I'll take the meats.
And the ice
Got it.
cream.
Yes,
Don't forget about
he
that.
needs dessert,
Okay.
Hey,
cookies.
by the way, the smell, the
I'm writing it
fragrance,
down. I'm got it.
that's why you go, right, Lauren? I mean, they could maybe consider
Yes.
pitching them. They could bottle it up.
Texas cologne, babe.
Texas cologne.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, a barbecue perfume. Okay, just spritz it in my hair. Okay, sounds great.
You're welcome. I'm full of ideas today.
He's great. He won't stop. No, I'm kidding. Okay, listen.